Hello and welcome to Awakening Wisdom. My name is Sofia Martinez, and I am here empowering you to connect with the wisdom of your heart, with the power of love within you, to embrace the power of love within you, to create a life of purpose, of fulfillment, and meaning. So, today I wanted to share with you how to begin to listen to your body's intuition and what is actually your body telling you to eat in terms of nourishing foods. And what I wanted to share today is that, in my childhood, I remember I grew up in Argentina. I was born in Argentina. I grew up in Argentina. If you didn't know, there's, you know, highly diet of highly eating meat. And I remember sometime in my adolescence, I went to um, uh, it's not a butcher, where basically they kill the cows for animals, and had I end up fainting, and I arrived home and I decided to stop eating all meat, which at the time that you're developing and growing, it just created such an imbalance in my own system. And slowly I started to connect with my body and what my body was asking me. Nowadays, then I became a vegetarian. I was eating eggs, and then I started to introduce fish into my diet. And around, I think, my 30s or something like that, I lived in a yoga community for a very long time, and there was vegan, there was no food, and I started to get and have these dreams where my body was really craving meat. And I would get these dreams where I would just see this steak with blood, and I was like, okay, my body's asking me something here. And so I started introducing some meat into my diet. Of course, with my through my life, I'll always make sure that I'm choosing meat and food that it's seasonal, that it's local, that it's fair. And so I haven't subscribed to any diets. I just simply have learned to tune in into my body's wisdom and what it's telling me. And so I wanted to share that with you. Um, And so realizing nowadays, I remember when I was 19, 20, and I moved to the States, something that truly impacted me was the amount of allergies that I could see and many years living in Canada as well, where in Argentina, I don't know, we weren't used to that. I know there's different times because there's different ways of producing food nowadays as well. And anyways, the piece is that I wanted to bring here is that two truths. One truth, that the way that food is produced today is not the same as it was produced, 100 years ago or even 30 years ago. The amount of chemicals and the health of the soil is not the health that it used to be. the water, all of the seeds, and the way we produce and connect with food and the land is not the same as it used to. And I know that is changing. And so that naturally has had an impact. And the environmental chemicals and pollution also has had an impact in our health, in our body, because truly you are what you eat. Your body's made literally of what you eat, as well as your thoughts and how you're all the different ways you're nourishing yourself, not only the food but your thoughts, the energy that you surround yourself in, that you integrate within you as well. And so I wanted to bring that piece, and I also wanted to bring the piece of how the impact of unprocessed emotions have in our body. There's so much going on right now of inflammation in your body and in your gut, or allergies, and it's naturally something I want to stress the importance of going into the emotional healing in your body and just really tuning in. And so to bring this practice forward is starting to really become intimate with your body and what your body and the signals and what your body is telling you. And so your body has naturally an intelligence, because your body is made of cells that you're not in charge of beating and pulsing your heart. That naturally happens in your body. Every single cell within you, it's part of the universal creation of source itself. So your body, it's an amazing mechanism that is intelligent and knows what it needs and knows what it needs to do. It breathes you constantly. It digests your body, your emotions, your energy constantly. It translates energy into visions, into thoughts constantly. So doing all this every single time. So it's how would your life change if you truly trust your body and the intelligence of your body? And really the shift was to actually listen to your body and what it's asking you and telling you, and its guidance and its energy, and listening for its health, and knowing that your natural state of being is actually well-being, and any imbalance is disalignment to your well-being, is that reconfiguration trying to return to your wellness. And so what I'm going to guide you through is to begin to tune into that wisdom and listen to that wisdom to make the decisions of what your body is actually asking you to be nourished with. The most important piece is I feel like water is crucial, having clear water and just blessing your water every single time you drink it. I don't know if you have seen many of my videos before. You know that I've been working with the water for many years in raising the frequency of the water here on planet Earth. And that's a really simple way to do that. To just every time you're drinking a glass of water, blessing it and giving thanks and gratitude, and imagining how the light consciousness begins to activate and elevate within that glass of water that you're drinking. So the first step is to pause and connect with your body. So for this, you're simply gonna have to close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Take a few deep breaths in. You can bring your hands to your heart center, one into your belly, start connecting and activating your heart center. As I have showed you many times, turn around 180 degrees, step into your heart, step into your body, and ask yourself, how does my body feel right now? And just notice. Just notice any signals, any energy levels, any cravings perhaps that come up. Just begin to notice and get curious, how is my body communicating with me in this moment, right here, right now? Take a moment to notice your sensations. Take a moment to notice, am I thirsty? Am I hungry? What is my body needing? What is my body communicating to me? Does it need something that is energizing, and it's something that is comforting, that is warm, or that is cold? Allow yourself to just listen without judgment and without overthinking. Trust that your body knows exactly what it needs, and when that clear message hits, that is usually the first hit, trust it, because your mind is going to come back and say, oh, I just made it up, or and just then you're going to go into that wheel of overthinking. So trust is the first hit that comes in, of intuition that comes in. The next step is listen to what your body is asking. So what would truly nourish me right now? Especially if you're going for a craving that is just, an empty food. So just check in with yourself. What would truly nourish me right now? Pay attention to any signal. Maybe there's an image that comes in, maybe there's a sensation, maybe there's a memory, maybe there's a smell. Just tune in, how's your body communicating? Maybe there's something specific. Maybe there's a feeling in your stomach, or a food comes into mind. And just honor the message that you receive. And the last message, step 3, is eat mindfully and reflect. So I'm gonna also invite you to just take note, to maybe for like a week or a month, just have an eating journal where when you have actually practiced this and you eat what you felt drawn to eat, what has happened? What has been the impact, the difference? What was the emotion, the energy? Just starting track, just have a track about it. And so bring the questions: did it energize me? Did it satisfy me? Did I felt nourished after eating it? Did it feel comforting? Or did I feel heavy and tired? So just start paying attention. And the last step is practice gratitude and trusting your intuition. This is going to be really crucial, because nourishment is not only the food that you're eating, but the way you're doing it as well. And so just blessing your food, blessing your body as you're eating it, after eating it, just acknowledging all of this incredible system, this temple that is your body, is the only one that you have here right now. And so start shifting that connection with your body, that naturally your natural state of being is actually well-being. And so as you start perceiving your natural way of being as well-being, you start aligning with those choices as well. As you trust and continue to trust the voice of your body, and that it's asking you all those wholesome foods that are nourishing and that are in alignment with your well-being, you're going to start getting clarity on what that is, and your body and your mind and your heart and all of your energy system is going to align and want to go towards that. That doesn't mean that you're only gonna eat clear, and that you're gonna, I don't know, stop having that glass of wine if you want it, but you're gonna be so in tune with yourself and the way you feel and that alignment with your well-being, that you're not gonna put at risk that. And when you say yes, you're making a conscious choice. That's gonna be the difference. And so the choices that you're making it consciously, not in the automatic, not in like the sleep mode. And knowing that you are the one that is choosing in alignment or not with your well-being. And not to say that, that glass of wine is not in alignment to your well-being, because maybe it is. It is. Maybe it is. Just checking with yourself, because your body knows and it's going to be asking you moment to moment what it needs. I remember years ago, And actually, recently I had a beautiful experience. I'll share the recent one. Um, I woke up, I traveled, and to I arrived to the new place, and I started to my body started to feel nauseous, and I knew I was kind of readjusting energetically. But one day, I don't know if something beat me, but like I had a rash everywhere. And I just started to focus on my breath. And right away, my body showed me the image that I brought nettle tea with me. And nettle tea is a natural antihistamine. And I just started drinking the tea and focusing on my breath, and I could see how my rash started dissolving and dissipating. I knew, and I trusted my body, I trusted the wisdom of my body, and I trusted what it was needing. And so it's working with your body, it's working alongside with yourself, with that natural intelligence and wisdom that resides within you. It's just that we have ignore this voice for so long, and we have filled it with so much other noise, and we tend to listen to things outside ourselves instead of within us, and learn to tune into our own inner wisdom. And so I'm going to invite you to try it out for at least for a month. Share with me in the comments, and I'll send you a big love. And as you know, there's lots of resources on my website and you can connect as well with me for one-on-one coaching sessions. And I'll see you on the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have found this video that it has supported you, you more than welcome to share it and share the love with others. Bye bye. Take care.